This episode of the Accounting Insiders podcast is brought to you by Insightful Accountants Be Insightful membership program. Get 9 expert-led training tracks, over 30 CPE hours a year, hands-on workshops, and year-round premium content to grow your skills and your practice. Learn more at blog.insightfulaccountant.com. Just click the premium member content button.
Hello, it's Gary DeHart with the Accounting Insiders podcast and Insightful Accountant. And we have got just a great announcement that we kicked off, shared with everyone at Scaling New Heights last week. Today is, by the way, June the 27th, 2025. And we made an announcement this week at Scaling New Heights that we are going to be hosting a 7-night, I always get it wrong. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? I believe it's Truly Spoken Caribbean Cruise, July 19th, 2026. And just to give a little bit more detail around that, we have a representative from Celebrity Cruise Line, Marilys Ford, and then our own official in-house, not really in-house, but our official travel coordinator for Insightful Accountant, Gina Allard, who is also known as the Travel Spy. Welcome, ladies.
Thank
Gina,
you.
can you hear me okay? You're good out there?
We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
All right. I'm in the Atlanta area. Marilys, you are Southern Cal?
That's right.
Is that right? Gina is Tucson based, but dialing in from the Bahamas somewhere. So only appropriate that travel agent is traveling, right?
Yes.
All right. So, Gina, this was your and Bob's wild and crazy idea. So, high level, what are we planning?
Yes. Well, it's the 7-night cruise, like you mentioned, with Celebrity, great cruise line. And I have Marilys here just to kind of fill you in and tell you why Celebrity. And Marilys, you can take it from there.
Well, thanks, Gina. Well, first of
Yeah.
all, we're so excited to have this opportunity, have you guys all on board. If you're not familiar with our product, we're a little different, but in the sense that, we really do want to offer you a lot to do on a ship that is very exciting and new, but with the touches of a smaller ship environment where you feel like you have a real elevated, authentic, really hospitality driven experience, because we want you to come on board and we want to really indulge you in what your sense of curiosity is, while not only you're enjoying these great destinations that we're going to visit, because Gina picked out a pretty nice itinerary, but also, enjoy the ship while you're on there. So Celebrity has a lot to offer, and Gina put this together so that it would be a great way for all of you guys to get together and really celebrate, whether it's with food and drink or whether it's, all the shows and everything, because it's not just about, getting on a ship and using it as a hotel. Even on your sea days, you want to be able to enjoy and be part of the destination. So I could talk about it forever, Gina. So
Yeah,
do you have
yeah.
any specific questions that you wanted to address?
Yeah. Well, what's one of your favorite features of the Beyond?
Oh my goodness, there are so many of them. It's going to be hard because, when
Yeah.
you go on vacation, you really want to do a lot. It's, seeing the destination but there's so many nooks and crannies about the ship that you can explore. And also maybe it's a time for you to relax too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whether it's our incredible restaurants, because we're known for our culinary aspects,
Yes. Yeah.
or, whether you want to enjoy incredible activities that we have on board. I'm just showing you a couple of pictures of all the dining venues that people have available to them while they're with us. Or if you want to do something special, let's say you're celebrating a special milestone while you're on board with us, we have so many things to offer. On the Beyond itself, we have so many bars and lounges that I challenge you to be able to try everything and find some time to be able to do it.
Awesome. Awesome. And I like the idea. It's a newer ship too. It said 2022 it started cruising.
So I'll give you a
Yeah.
little bit of history on that. One of our things that makes our brand pretty special is that we're really innovative. So this is part of our Edge series, which is the latest of our ships. And when we go into ship design, we want to make it different. And we are known for that. We've been doing this for 40 years now. And we're known for the fact that every ship is going to have something different. So you're right. She's part of the Edge series. She's one of the newer ships. And she has so many different aspects of her that are pretty cool and pretty wonderful to explore.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's a great highlight. I can't really think of anything else. Gary, anything else that you have?
Yeah, let's just touch on the destinations. So
Absolutely. So
again,
I'll
it
just go
cruises
through
out of
these.
we're going out of Miami.
Yeah. If you let me, I'll give you some visuals that we can. But in the meantime, I can show you where the people, well, you'll be staying because Gina picked out some incredible staterooms for you, which are completely beautifully appointed and have some special amenities. And I do want to remind people, if you want to get more information, if you go on YouTube, we have a 15-minute ship tour. So you get to see it virtually and be able to be part of it. But in terms of where we're leaving, Gary, we're doing a 7-night, as you mentioned, Eastern Caribbean cruise out of Miami. And the first port that we are stopping in is actually Puerto Plata. And of course, you're going to expect that in the destination, you're going to have a lot to do beach-wise. But this is really interesting too, because in addition to having an incredible coastline and beautiful beaches, and there's an area called the Damagua, which is 27 waterfalls. There's also a marine reserve. But you'd be surprised how pretty the little city is too, because it has a little bit of Victorian architecture and a lot of different in the area that's very friendly, hospitable people. So it's a lot to offer. So not only do you get to relax on the sand beaches, but if you want to go and visit a coffee plantation, or if you want to go rum tasting, or zip lining, that's great too, paddle boarding. But they also have an Ocean World Adventure Park there. So if you want to spend the whole day at the adventure park with the marine animals and dolphin, that's available too. So pretty cool. That's the first stop.
Wow, that's a lot of excursions there. Lots of good choices.
A lot. And then after that, if that you're going to be visiting Tortola, which is happens to be one of my favorites. It's part of the British Virgin Islands. And I have to tell you, you have some breathtaking beaches there. You're talking your typical beautiful expectation, what you think of when you're in the Caribbean, that white sand beach with, the turquoise. So really, if you're an adventurer and you love outdoors, this is the place. There's world-class snorkeling there. But also, if you just want to sit back and relax and, kick your toes up in the sand and enjoy the beach, it's wonderful too. But there's one area that's pretty special that's not missed, which is the cave exploration that there is there. And I added a couple of pictures there because you see that clear, beautiful water and the cave exploration. Or maybe you just want to take a little time and visit the gorgeous colonial Caribbean town as well with the multicolored architecture.
Awesome. Wow.
And then our last stop is going to be in St. Kitts. And St. Kitts is something really unique. It has this beautiful, beautiful mountain and also some of the beautiful aqueduct looking areas there. But it also has Georgian buildings. So of course you can do everything that you want to do, maybe hiking on Mount Limagua or maybe doing some snorkeling. But if you just want to take the scenic railway through St. Kitts and explore the coastline and also see all the beautiful landmarks in the region, that's something to do as well. So plenty to do while you're exploring these beautiful islands.
Awesome. I love it.
And then in all of this, will be wrapped around a call it seminar at sea. So this is going to be set up through Insightful Accountant as it is a working. I'm not a tax person, so I can't say it's fully tax deductible, but it is a working vacation, if you will. And with the current plan being that on the long sailing days, we'll have seminar time and CPE eligible face to face, and then likely at night some gathering opportunities as well. So that's at high level. Still a little bit in the planning stages. We will continue to put more information out about this as we get speakers on board. We do have Dawn Brolin, probably 90% locked in. She had one other conflict that she's having to take care of. But the last time I saw her, which was 2 days ago, she says, "Oh, I'm in. The other thing's going to have to move. I'm going on this cruise." So that is where we are. Yeah. So keep your eyes on the Insightful Accountant. We will be putting more information out there as it fully comes together. But one thing, Gina, touch on the price and what all that does include.
That package that we were having at the show is for 2 people in the cabin. And that does include the drink package and the Wi-Fi. But depending on everybody's situation, we can customize a package, for you. If you want an ocean view cabin and you don't want a balcony, or you want an inside cabin, or that can all be customized. If somebody I know at the show had asked, I think there would be 3 of us in a room. Well, we can put that together too. So, and you can reach out to me by phone or by email. Feel free to reach out if you have, any questions at all, and we can work together on that. So
I can find you at travelspy.com, right?
yeah, my email, you should have, I think you have that. You were going to send that out, travelspy@gmail.com. Yes.
Okay, very good. And let me actually, before we wrap this up, so being a non-cruise person, or I haven't been on one in a very long time, kind of just thinking of some of the myths that we might want to dispel are, these are pretty big boats. Are they pretty stable?
Oh, absolutely. Well, first of all, I don't know if you've never been on one or if it's been a long time, the cruise world now and what we're doing in terms of stabilizers and this ship is state of the art. There's no worries about that at all.
Yeah. And actually I called it a boat, but I suppose it's a ship. Right?
Ship, in fact.
It's a ship.
If you say a boat on board, you get a demerit. Demerit
you'll
points.
be in trouble. Yes.
Clearly a ship.
It's
and the size of the ship itself, right? There are places, I think you mentioned, Marylis, there are places that, hey, if I just want to get away, there's a nice place. I'm certain I can go find a place to tuck in and have a little me time.
Well, it's perfect because I know we did not even, we've spoken just 2 seconds before this call, but this picture is perfect. So we have so many nooks and crannies where you could just sit back and relax and read a book. This is called the Magic Carpet. It's a cantilevered platform that we use as a, let's call it a pop-up venue. And this is my favorite place. If you can see, there's just one gal on there where I sit back. It's near where it is right now. The position is off the pool area, the pool deck area. And I sit there and I grab my book and I read there sometimes. So there are plenty of places for you to be able to relax. So.
Wow.
Fantastic. All right. So as I said, we will have more information coming. We're going to have, full line of speakers and sessions that we'll be covering over the length of the 7 days to get us to where we are IRS friendly for those who will be looking at this as a business expense. And again, more details to follow. So Marilys, thank you so much for your time, and thanks for just sharing some information about this ship. Gina, thanks for being here to kind of give the inside view as well. So again, more information to come. So stay tuned to Insightful Accountant.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you. Thanks, Gary.
All right.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Are you an accounting or tax professional who wants to stay ahead without spending a dime? Join thousands who trust Insightful Accountant and tax practice news to keep them informed and empowered. Get expert updates on QuickBooks, Xero, tax planning strategies, and workflow tips delivered straight to your inbox. Whether you're a solo bookkeeper, firm leader, or tax advisor, these newsletters are your shortcut to what's next in the profession. They're free, practical, and built for people like you. Visit insightfulaccountant.com and hit subscribe to start your smarter workflow today for free.